Hello everyone, welcome back to WeXpats TV. I'm your host Rebecca, and today we have the most members out of our videos. So everybody already knows Icha desu,
Marina desu,
and me Rebecca, and we have
Karin and Xuan.
And Xuan's the first time being in our video, so let's take it easy on her and let's get started with our title today. So I think today we are going to talk about some of these phrases and lines that Japanese girls like to hear and which they want to be said to in this video, and we're gonna talk about how it's different with all different cultures and stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with our point. Alright, so we have this ranking from this site called Belsy, and that's 女性が喜ぶ言葉ランキング8選、言われて嬉しい話題や褒め方。So it means the ranking of the number 1 to the 8th place of what girls want to hear when in Japan. So yeah, if you actually feel okay about it, you think you agree with it, you're happy when you hear this, please raise your hand. And if you have any problem with it, please let us know as well. Alright, so we're gonna start with the 8th place. And the 8th place is 緊張する. 緊張する. Yeah, you're nervous from I'm nervous around you. If you someone said it to you, a guy said it to you, that if you're
I'm nervous around her, right?
Yeah.
Not you make me nervous.
No. Yeah, I guess it's both. The nuance is a little bit complicated, but I'm nervous around you, and at this moment, it's kind of you're too pretty.
I get nervous.
Yeah, you're too pretty and you get nervous. So, among all of us, is anyone who will be happy when someone says that to you?
Yes, definitely.
Oh!
Yeah.
That one, okay, please do explain.
It's moe.
Moe?
Because guys are usually really strong and cool. And then when they tell you ちょっと緊張する,
it's like a soft side,
right?
Right?
It's cute. It's there's a gap.
Oh, so there's a gap between the usual strong side and then feel a little bit vulnerable inside, in front of you.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Oh, okay, we have this one agree comment. What do you guys think?
I think it depends on the situation. Because personally, I want to feel comfortable with the person all the time. But if it's a special date or something, and it's we put effort into it, and then if they say things, I'm pretty happy. Maybe.
What if it's a Tinder date? Okay, let's not say Tinder date. First date. Okay, first date. I mean, I might be happy about it, but it really depends on the guy. If the guy looks I already know him for a while, and just Shen said, if they're always so appeal to be strong and manly, but all of a sudden they're a little bit vulnerable. I think that's great. But
初デート?
初デート.
First date.
Yeah.
First date. みんな緊張するじゃん。
みんな緊張する. So yeah, basically everybody gets a little bit nervous, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think it makes sense. If it's a first date, I think everybody gets nervous. So if he says that to me, it's gonna be oh.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's okay, yeah, okay. It's not oh, I'm happy. It's more okay, that makes sense.
Alright, got it. Okay, so for the Kinjo Suru, we have one, Shin, who agree with this statement. And the next one, let's say, it's 7th place, so it might be a little bit better. Ganbariyasan da ne. You're a hard worker.
Oh, ureshi.
Ureshi, okay, if you feel happy about it, if you're ureshi, let's raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Oh, are Alright, so which do you guys want to start? Why do you feel good about it?
嬉しくない？
嬉しい。そうね。理由考えてます。先にどうぞ。I'll think about it.
I think if it's something that I'm proud of working hard on and someone noticed, then I would be happy.
You feel they're not only complimenting on your outside, but it's also they actually look at you and know that you are really trying hard.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that I totally agree with. I really think that's one thing about guys is they tend to only compliment on the outside, but then that's really major things. So I guess it's normal to be fine. Alright, so 2人はちょっと反対じゃないけど特にみたいな感じだから。
You can go first.
どうかな?
I already know I'm hardworking. You don't need to tell me.
I think that's also true. Because I'm hardworking and that's for myself, right?
Yeah. I'm working hard and then you come and tell me oh, you're working hard, and you was Yeah, like you can tell, can't you?
I don't know, but I feel like the image that I have would be like a guy doing, you know, like this, like when they do that. I don't know. It feels like he's looking down on me
a little bit
instead of like
innocent.
yes. So it feels like
might
go
be cringe.
like, oh, you're cute. Like try hard. It doesn't feel like a compliment.
I feel like a little bit like belittling. Like
yes.
Oh yeah.
Condescending maybe.
Yes, condescending.
I get. Oh wow, that's a lot of like point of view, huh? Makes sense. I feel like let's say that if they actually compliment you because they believe you think that you're a hard worker, I think that's great. But I think that also kind of happened with like older guys maybe, or like a senpai kind of figure.
Do you feel it'd be different if like the wording was a little different?
I think maybe if it was more specific, then I would be happy. Like, oh, you did well on that test, or like, oh, you worked really hard, like to get this degree, or I don't know, something like that. You know, if it was more specific, then I think I would be happy. But I did work hard, so thank you for recognizing. That would be nice. But just the gumbario signs
with details.
Yes.
Got it. Wow, I think we have a really good discussion today. That's great. Okay, so we have the sixth one. 大学彼氏が羨ましい. I'm jealous of your boyfriend. If you have a boyfriend.
So he's not.
So he's not.
He's not your boyfriend. Maybe someone that pretty fond of you. I would say. Have a crush on you. He's interested in you, and maybe you guys are like coworkers. So it's like I'm jealous of your boyfriend.
すごい日本っぽい。
川島さんからすごい日本っぽいコメント。Okay, 1, 2, 3. Also, we can tell the cultural difference now because Kawashima-san just said that it's very like Japanese when guys say that, right? So yeah, like why do guys just like ikiyari? Like why do you kind of not agree with this statement?
I think it's just cringe.
Yeah, me too. Like I just feel like it's not very like genuine. I mean, if you're actually interested in me, do something about it.
Kind of, he just want to know that. Do you have a boyfriend?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah,
彼氏羨ましい。
That's true.
いやいや彼氏いないからみたいな。
It's like we're expecting that, right?
I feel like this is a very like Japanese kakegeki. Like push and pull, like a little bit of like pulling part of it. I'm interested in you, so I think I'm jealous of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Also, what do you even say to that? If you do have a boyfriend, like, what do you say?
Yes, I think so too. Right, that's right.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's very true. So we have the first one that we got that nobody agree with. Alright, cool. Okay. So we have the fifth one and the 第5. 今日の格好も可愛いね。も可愛い。もだよ。
もが大事。もが大事。
今日の格好も可愛いね。You look good in your outfit today as usual. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait, is this like any guy?
Well,
What if you have
your
a significant
boyfriend?
other?
let's say if it's any guy, and then if it's your boyfriend, and if it's someone you have a crush on, I think that would be different, right?
Yeah, depends on the person.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's your boyfriend, then I think so too. What if it's your
But if
crush?
it's my crush.
Yeah, what if it's your crush?
嬉しい。
嬉しいね。
あ、
クラッシュしたんだ。何を言われても嬉しいんじゃないですか。If it's your crush, you can say anything like, "Hey," and you'll be happy about it. So yeah, I think like a lot of girls really like when people say like, 今日も可愛い.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the mo is kind of
the more,
different.
the more is important.
Like two. So, do you mean that I'm also cute yesterday?
I'm cute every day.
I'm cute every day. I guess, but not exactly something that we would really be happy about it. Maybe a little bit, but not
A little bit happy, yeah. A little bit happy.
a little bit, but not like super.
Not like super excited.
Awesome. Okay, so we have the fourth one. It's kind of similar, and then I guess we are not going to have a really good result on this as well. And that would be スタイルいいね. スタイルいいね. You're in shape. You're in good shape. So 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Be alone.
Shen-san? Okay. So let's hear about it.
なんでだろう I just feel happy about it though somehow. Thanks for noticing my effort.
Oh.
But I don't feel the same about hardworking though. I wonder why.
Oh, very interesting. Well, I feel like because, let's say if you're working hard, you're a hard worker, it's kind of for yourself, right? Like,
Yeah.
you have your goal and you're not trying to show anybody, but I don't know. If you keep yourself in shape, part of it is because you want to kind of look good
Yeah, that's true.
in the
When we look
public,
good.
but also want to look good for yourself. So I guess that's kind of like very complicated feeling that you will. Let's say, okay, so if someone like on a diet and they actually put an effort into it, and someone compliment on them shape, I think it's gonna be like something out of the
Yeah, of course. I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
But very interesting. That's I don't know. What do you think? Like if you're, let's say if you're in the U.S., someone all of a sudden like compliment you like you're in shape, you're in a good shape.
I feel like we recently avoid
Doing that, right?
talking about people's bodies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So actually really confusing because when you think of style, you think of like fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But in Japan,
Right? Like the body
yes.
shape. You don't say you have a nice body anymore. Like you barely use it. Like people are gonna think that you're a creeper. You're kind of creepy.
Yeah,
That's true.
But so I think that's something really interesting, like about the the social standards and then the body standards. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit more later as well. And then we have the third one, and that would be 綺麗だよ。綺麗だよ。綺麗だよ。Simple. You're pretty. 可愛いではなくて綺麗だよ。
I'm trying to think who would be the person saying it.
Like a boyfriend?
Boyfriend, a dating guy, like someone you're on a date, or someone's trying to get you. trying to get you.
Yeah, I think this one also depends on the person.
Okay. Let's say it's your someone you're on a date.
Yeah, I guess I would be happy.
Yeah,
Same,
me
same.
too.
Happy.
Yay! We won! Awesome!
Because it's not only about the appearance, but
Yeah.
your shigusa.
Everything
about
everything.
everything. Yeah.
True. I feel like 綺麗
As a person,
kawaii.
you are kirei.
Yeah, that's a thing that's really different. I like to be complimented with 綺麗 more than kawaii.
Me too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kawaii is like so general. Can you use kawaii for anything? Everything.
Kirei is kind of omoi.
More than
Like,
kawaii.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's more kimochi in it.
More kimochi in it. Yeah. We all agree with that? More kimochi in it?
Or like bijin. Bijin
Bijin.
feels better.
True, I feel like kawaii ko and bijin is like a really different concept.
Yeah.
And someone can be very kawaii but not bijin. You know?
That's true.
It's not only their face and the kawaii K or something, it's like the whole
package.
like whole package, yeah, the whole package. In my opinion. So what do you guys what do you think, Kawashima-san?
そうね。
なんか日本人的に可愛いと綺麗は。
まあ可愛いのはなんかもう使いすぎてて、何にでも言う。
ああ、確かに。
そうだから結構言われてもふんみたいな感じかな。綺麗だと綺麗は結構でも完成されてる感じかな。そういうイメージ。
Okay, we all agree on the 綺麗だよ. That's great. Alright, and then we have the second one, second place. Almost done. 話題の芸能人の何々に似てる You look similar to someone who's trending. So if someone compliment you that you look like a celebrity, not only like Japanese celebrity, but like anyone, or like I don't know, like Lively, or like
みんな言われたこと
あります。
あります。
ゼンダイヤ
Zendaya. Oh, I agree with that. Actually.
Does that make you happy?
まあどうだろうね。だから私は綺麗だよね。その人と見た目は似てるから綺麗。だけど半分嬉しい、半分まあみたいな。
わかる。複雑な気持ち。
なんか多分10秒ぐらいは嬉しい。
10秒ぐらいその最初の10秒ね。
言われて、ああ、Thank you みたいなで10秒で消えた。
なんかちょっとわかる。Let's say if it's a girl or like a female who compliment me, or like someone I don't really know, like say, oh, you look like someone. Like let's say like I don't know. Personally, I really like Hirose Arisu, and then someone said I look like her. Then I'll be like, oh, great, I'm happy about it. But if it's my boyfriend, I don't think I'm happy about it, you know.
That's right.
Right? Because like,
Yeah.
why are comparing me to another girl?
Yeah.
I mean, they're celebrity, but still, like, why do you have to do that? If you want to compliment me, just compliment me.
That's true.
If it's my boyfriend, but if it's like just other like friends or like acquaintance, then I think I'll be really happy about this compliment.
I think I'll be more sus, like, really? Are you really sure? Rather than happy.
Oh, do you really mean it? That kind of thing. Makes sense. What do you guys think?
Yeah, when I was younger, like some people used to tell me I used to look like Emma Watson, which I think is not true, but yeah. But I don't know, I don't think I would be happy about it. It's not true. But yeah, that happened before. But I wasn't like especially excited about it. It was more like, oh,
Like
okay, yeah, okay, I see.
What about you, Kani-san?
Well, my experience, I guess, is special because they told me someone that I was not fond of.
Oh.
So that's a little dangerous because what if you don't like that person, that celebrity?
True. That's kind of dangerous. A dangerous comment. Like, guys, please do understand that. All right. So we have finally we're here. Number one. こんな気持ち初めてです。ですではないけど、まあこんな気持ち初めて。I've never felt this way before.
どんな気持ち？
That's a very realistic comment. I love it. Like you make me feel like nobody else makes me feel this way.
Like it's the first time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I feel, Like it's a new feeling. Like
it's a new feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally think that I would feel good about it.
固有の一番無理。
一番無理。
Oh.
Okay. Do say so. Explain.
絶対初めてじゃないでしょ。
思った。
初めてって言われても。Really, I don't think so.
It is hard. I think it really depends on like. I mean, of course, it also depends on the person. But like, if it's your boyfriend, if it's a first date, then of course it's a lie, right? Like that's not true. But I mean, if you've been dating for some time, and like you're dating for like I don't know, like a few months or a year, and then he says that to you, then I think it would feel genuine.
I've never felt this way. It was like it's my past relationship.
Yeah.
Since I get to know you now, that we have this bond, and
it feels really good to be around you. So it's the first time that I feel
Since
this
you're
way.
still together for a long time.
I think then I would feel like it's genuine. Then I would be happy about it.
I agree with that. And
I think we really would be able to know if it's genuine.
Yeah.
And so if it's genuine, of course.
it was genuine.
I'd be happy.
Not for the first date.
Yeah, not like the first date or like the second date, but like after some time.
覚えててください。
覚えてください。So we have we have 8 ones, and we've already discussed about it. And the only one that everybody feel good about it was the 3rd place, and that's 綺麗だよ. Because because in Japanese there's kawaii, kirei, bijin, and all kinds of these words, but kawaii is so overused, so kirei does mean a little bit more, and then they do actually see you as a whole, not just kawaii, right? Alright, that's very interesting. So, what do you guys think? Like, we've talked about these 8 lines that girls, I guess mostly Japanese girls would be happy about. What do you guys think? Are these different from where you're from, or is it different from the culture? Is it in your country what girls usually like to be complimented on?
But I realized that a lot of compliment about appearance in Japanese.
Very true.
Don't know why, but in Indonesia maybe we won't talk about your body shape, or your makeup, your style. Just 考え方素敵ですねとか。
性格. More like
personality.
Yeah, personality and how you talk, how you present yourself.
So rather than complimenting on your face or body shape, it's more like you present yourself as really I was in Chinese it's 有气质. You know that? Yeah, right? Not elegant, but more polite. She's very polite, he's very polite, and very
Good upbringing.
Yeah, good upbringing. You seem like you grew up in a really good family, that kind of because you know, like we're from kind of this like Confucianism background, so they compliment on your family, that means they compliment on you. I think that's a very big cultural difference. But what do you guys think?
I feel like some of these compliments were very general, like we were talking about, it's not very specific. And I think in the US, people like to compliment specific things.
True.
Because we're so individualistic. Like what's unique about me? Like, tell me what you like about me in particular, not what like everyone thinks.
Like I hate it when people like they want to compliment me, but they compare me with someone else.
Yeah, and I think like we can see that here, right? Because it's very general, and then also the second one, right, is the one that like if you look like someone, like a celebrity, or, you know, so like, it's good if you look like someone else, right?
Like mannimuke, like everybody likes. I feel like most of the like the moteru also, like how you be popular in Japan is to be mannimuke.
That's true.
Like fits in that general standard and general style is how to make you like mote.
They have a lot of like articles and like YouTube videos, right? Like if you wear these clothes, then you're gonna be popular. If you wear this makeup, you're gonna be popular. So it's like
I feel like that's not only in Japan but like in a lot of Asian countries, even in Taiwan, especially Taiwan, like Korea and Japan. I feel like it's very similar in this. Fitting in means that you're gonna be popular.
Oh, it's like the style one too. It's like when they say style ga ii, it's like you can all imagine the same style. Like,
that's true.
You
have an idea of a style.
Like, especially in Japan, it's like shoop. You're like, you know what I mean? Like shoop. So
That's true. That's true.
Like it's not like beauty standard thing, but honestly, beauty standard, what the fuck? Like seriously though, you can. Every country has a different beauty standard. It's like impossible for you to actually have a universal standard. And it's better to not have a universal standard, in my opinion. Alright, so it's our first time we try to have like a bigger group of discussion. And if you guys like our video today, please do subscribe. And also thumbs up for our video. We're gonna do more videos with more members as well. Alright, and thank you guys for watching today. And we're gonna see you in the next video. Okay, bye!